Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So I've been guided to come back on, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to see what's going on with you guys. Let's have a look. What do you need to know right now? We're going to start with the oracle card, and then we're going to go into the tarot. So let's have a look. We have here Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Let's have a look. Spirit has a plan. I always love Spirit's plans. Here we go. I know that is Koi Spirit. I nearly read your Koi Spirit, but hey ho. Here we go. Are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world? Have you been hiding in a safe spot, afraid to venture out because you are convinced that life and other people will disappoint you? Koala Spirit has appeared to you to let you know that your faith is misplaced. The present safety you seek is already passing away. Because all of the things are temporary and outer conditions are always changing. Find your safety by placing your faith and trust in Spirit, who will grow the abundance that is already yours. Perhaps you are acting slowly and overly cautiously because you lack the faith and that there is more for you out there than what you know. You may have boxed yourself into a safe place and have nothing else to give to you, and become so familiar with that you have forgotten to explore. You are feeling pessimistic and convinced there is nothing more out there for you. Koala Spirit reminds you that self-care is meant to replenish you so that you can venture out again in faith, trusting that there is no limit to your joy, the joy Spirit wants to experience. Be good to yourself and reconnect with the Spirit to reclaim your faith in things yet unseen. And I feel like for some of you, you are stuck in this repetitive cycle of if I change, if I go a different way, like, what if this person comes back? What if my life changes for the better? What happens if my I feel like there's some sort of fear here, and I feel myself just stopping myself trying to talk. And the thing is, you're holding yourself back from your potential future. You're holding yourself back from what you possibly need. You're holding yourself back from lessons. You're holding yourself back from, like, if you don't go out into the world and explore it, or go and explore different people, you'll never know what life's going to be like without this person. Because I feel like some of you may be stuck on somebody or something here, and it's been like this for some time. And you're not letting yourself move on. Some of you are so stuck in the grief of this person that you've been with. You've been so stuck in the hurt that you don't want to get hurt off anybody else, so you'd rather wait for this person to come back. And the thing is, you're perpetually hurting yourself by doing this. You're not releasing yourself. It's that feeling of stuck in the same thing, different day. Just like they are perpetuating their same cycles. That, no doubt, they'll come back probably here and say, oh, I'm really sorry, let's get back together, let's do something different this time. And they don't change. You don't change, they don't change. Thing is, you're hurting not only yourself, that other person's hurting themselves, you're hurting yourself. It's like you're going to stay in the same shit different day, basically. So let's see. We've got strength. Beautiful. What's going on for you guys? The Two of Coins. Sorry, the Two of Cups. Two of Coins. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Yeah. Ace of Blades. So this is for you to get clarity. Again, I'm feeling like with the Nine of Wands, there's a sense of feeling defensive. You're feeling defensive, and because you want to stay exactly where you are, but the thing is, you're keeping yourself stuck there with this four of coins. It's like you're allowing yourself to be trapped. You're refusing to let go of this person, thing, situation. it's like you don't want to let it go because it's like it's all you've ever known. And sometimes it is in the end. I feel like there's an old you that needs to go. It's an old you that maybe feels like they're undeserving of love, or feeling like, you've been with this person so long that you deserve this type of love all the time. You've been this way a long time, you can't change. I feel like you need to have the strength to look at how you see relationships and see what you're deserving of. Because I feel like for some of you, you've been in this for so long, it's like you need to get clarity now. You need to change. And it has to start with you. And look, this is like surgery as well. And it is like inner surgery. Think of it as you need to do surgery on yourself. You need to do that for yourself and go inwards and find out what is the thing that's holding you back from experiencing the love that you want. Is it the person? Is it the potential of a person? Because I feel like some of you are stuck on a potential of this person. You're not seeing what they're actually doing. You're stuck on a potential of, this could be so great. This could be. Look at the words that I'm saying. This could be. It's a potential. And I feel like some of you, you're stuck in a potential of a person. You see the potential there, which is great. It's great to see a potential in a relationship here, but I feel like ultimately this relationship, this thing keeps hurting you over and over again, and you have to change. You have to try sometimes turn around and say, do you know what? I'm doing this for my better good, and I'm going to take myself out of this situation. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to let this go for a while. Don't have to let it go forever. Just let it go for now. And go and rediscover what sort of things you want out of life. This is your inner surgery. Think of it as your inner surgery. I'm going to take myself out into the hospital. This is your hospital. Your room is your hospital, right? Your house is your hospital. Taking yourself out and go inwards. I feel like you need to go inwards and find out what is keeping you where you are. Ask the questions, and some of them may be really harsh, and you're going to cry. You're going to feel horrible for a little split second. And you're going to realise, like, do you know what? No, I deserve better than this. I deserve more. But you have to match them actions as well and say no to this person. Maybe put boundaries in, with this person. Let me get you some more cards. Let's see what's going on for you guys. We've got the Queen of Wands. That did come out in reverse, but I'm going to take them upright. I'm going to take it upright. And there's a reason for that. Ace of Blades again. The Knight of Coins. And we've got the Six of Wands in the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like for you, this is like how you view victories. I feel like for you, it's how you... I feel like for some of you, you may look outwardly as things as victories. So maybe the relationship is your victory. Having that relationship, having that connection with somebody is your victory. I feel like you're putting things outside of you as victories. You're getting the small steps sort of thing, but is it really getting you there? This is the thing you need to ask yourself, because I feel like for some of you, it is a case of you need to work on your confidence and go out into the world and choose what you actually want and be seen by people, because I feel like for some of you, there might be a belief deep down here that you're not seen and you're not heard, and this is about your confidence and how you come across into the world. I feel like for some of you, you need to step into your authenticity, because I feel like some of you hold yourself back, you hold back talents, you hold back yourself because of how somebody else has put you down in your past, and this is where you're going to get the clarity from. I feel like it's going to be slow moving here, just rediscovering yourself, and again, things in the past here, because I feel like for some of you, the victories you see outside of yourself. So maybe it is like, getting to a relationship, moving on. I feel like for some of you, it's like you'll gain victory about and it's going to be inner victories though. It's going to be inner, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that need to fall away and cleaning up your life, so to speak. Again, not seeing other people, because there's lots of people around you. They're watching you. I feel like there's a lot of people that are inspired by you as well. You might not see it, but I feel like you want to inspire other people as well. And this is where you need to really get the strength. The inner confidence has to show up. Because I feel like for some of you, that inner confidence is like it's dying to come out, but you keep yourself small because you don't want to be seen. And I feel like for some of you, you do want to be seen, but it's like you inspire others to be better. And it's going to take time. I feel like old things, old patterns, old behaviours need to fall away. And it's going to be a slow but steady transition. Slow but steady, but you will get what you want. But I feel like the old has to go. The old cannot keep repeating itself because you're keeping yourself so small, and Spirit wants you to move with them. They're offering you new opportunities, maybe in love here, because the old love, it's not serving you any longer. You need to have the strength to come out and let go of the old, because I feel like you're scared to. If you let somebody else in, what's life going to look like then? Like you're gonna. I feel like for some of you, it's taking the risks. You need to take risks. This is where the confidence has to come in, the transformation. Lovely butterfly there, my loves. All about transformation. So, let's see what else you need to know right now. I'm going to get some Love Oracle Wellness cards. Let's have a look for you guys. What you need to know for you guys that are watching. Photograph. Love Call. Golden Mirror. And Palm Tree. Some of you just want stability, and I feel like you keep allowing people in that love bomb you, that no. I feel like you need to change. You need to look out for these red flags with people, as well, because I feel like there's a lot of people that come in, where you're getting love bombed. It's always one sided. You're always getting hurt, and this is where you need to have a look at what are the choices I'm making, what are the red flags that I keep avoiding. Because again, I'm feeling like you see a potential in somebody, but you avoid the red flags. You avoid looking at them red flags like, oh, they just. I feel like some of you get red flags with people and you choose to ignore them because you want to. You sort of want this victory, and trust as I know, right? We all want this victory. We want to be seen and heard and all this, right? But the thing is, you're hurting yourself in the long run. So I do feel like you're looking for growth. You're looking for stability with the palm tree coming out. And I feel like for some of you, somebody is thinking of you and they are reminiscing about you already. And I feel like, again, there's something here about you need to express how you feel in a situation. Stop holding yourself back because you keep. I don't understand why. Well, I know why, because you don't want to have the conflict with them. I understand that. 1,000% understand that, but by not expressing, by not being vulnerable, you're holding yourself back. So I feel like for some of you, you need to be vulnerable and express how you're feeling to a person, because I feel like you're exhausted. You're exhausted with the whole thing. And like, the thing is, as much as we like to think that we can mind read people, right? Trust me, we can surmise. I could do the cards all day long for you and tell you how somebody else is feeling, but if they're not acting on it, that's on them. That's their choice. Do you see what I mean? And I'm sure you listen to all these readings and everything else, right? But I feel like this ultimately has to come back to you and how you feel about you. Because I feel like for some of you, with the mask coming out, it's like you're holding yourself back and you try and put yourself out to be this person that you're not, and it can be very hurtful to you because you're trying to come across as this kind, loving person. Yes, you can be that kind, loving person, right? But I feel like this kind, loving person is not for this person that's not changing. They're not meeting you even halfway. And I feel like for you, you're reminiscing, you're seeing the good and you're seeing the potential in somebody with the photograph card coming out. And I feel like you hide yourself. Again, I'm feeling like you're hiding them parts of you that do get hurt, that does get hurt. You hide that part of you that does love so much. And then, you react, or you act on it, and it just ends up in tears. And the thing is, the right person for you will treat you with love and respect, and they'll love you so much. They'll understand you, or they'll try to understand you. They'll be as, I feel like for some of you, you need to see your worth, because, like, trust us, I know from past relationships and past experiences, I went through probably very similar things to you. And the thing is, we hold on to a person seeing their potential, and we want to see the best in somebody. And trust me, we can see the best in somebody, but it doesn't mean they're showing up in that way. We wear the rose tinted glasses. We look at them as if they're like, ooh, godlike or whatever, right? But the thing is, they're perpetually hurting us. And without that sense of vulnerability, I feel like you need to listen to actually what they're saying. Instead of seeing the potential in somebody, listen to what they're saying. So if they're saying, for instance, this is just an example, if for instance you're saying to them, look, I would like to date you, would you like to date me? They say no. Take it as a no. That's what they want. Leave them to that decision. If you say to them, for instance, I would like to get married, I would like to move in, right? Something like that. It doesn't have to be. And they say, I don't want that. It's not saying like, oh, this can change in years' time. That. No. They've said no. Stop seeing the potential in it. Just stop for a minute and stop seeing the potential in it, and just take them at their word, and just say, okay, that's okay. Step away and go off. You're hurting yourself in the long run. Not going to change down the line, and that's the truth. When somebody's absolutely said no, this is not what I want, take it as that. Change their mind. It's very hurtful to you, and it's very hurtful to that boundaries too. And I had to learn this too. Trust me, I absolutely know, because I wasn't listening to, so actually, and that was my problem. I wasn't listening. Or the highway, basically. I was always looking for that potential. And the thing is, I ultimately started hurting myself. But when I decided, I'm just going to listen to what, and that's what I did. I listened to what he said. I was like, and that's exactly what I solved. But in that time of taking care of myself, I learned a lot along the way. But now, in this now moment, I'm with somebody that absolutely loves me, and I love them. We're very happy together. And there's a massive difference between, I'm not worrying about him, anything like that. This is the thing, like, I'm not worrying. And he doesn't worry about me, and I don't worry about him, and I can go and do my own thing, he goes does his own thing. Do you see what I mean? There's a massive difference. And it's because I listen to him and he listens to me. And we just take into account each other all the time. We have communication. I don't have to worry about what I'm saying to him. If I say something, I'm not worrying about what I'm going to say to him or how I'm going to say it to him. It's the stupidest thing. Like, honestly, this is things I had to, like, I was thinking about before. Do you know what I mean? Like, where I was thinking, like, oh, how am I going to talk to them? What am I going to say? I'm afraid to say this. Like, for the right person, you're not going to be afraid to tell them how you feel. You're not going to be afraid of being yourself. You're going to be authentic. Think about these things. Anyway, let's see. Potential future. What do you need to know about your potential future? A time for healing. So this is a time for you to heal yourself and get better for yourself. Do it for you. You and your loved ones are safe. So if you're worrying about something, don't worry about. I feel like you just need to know that you're going to be okay. Your loved ones are okay. You're okay. What do you need to release? So again, I'm feeling like there is some releasing to do with this person. Again, about potential. Have a look at that, because I really think you need to love on yourself. And again, it's not to beat yourself up for being in this for long or whatever. Like, no, it's not. You just love you first. Everything else will follow. It'll be okay. You just need to reassure yourself you're going to be okay. But this is the self-work you need to do on yourself. Go in and do that surgery. That heart surgery. We need that sometimes. Luck is on your side. Absolutely, yes. Luck is always on your side, my love. Potential future. Potential future for you guys. Sudden wealth. Occupation. Ooh, some of you getting some good stuff in work. Child and false person. Now, I do feel like, again, this is not hiding yourself anymore. She's got a fan over her face. It's time to let that mask drop. You need to stop doing that. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing bloody wrong with you. There's nothing. As much as this person has probably said this, that, and the other, there's nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. You're absolutely beautiful the way that you are. And I'm sick of hearing this from people, right? And I've heard this so many times, and I used to watch them, but it was so triggering. I used to shout at people for not being a certain way like them. And it's so triggering. And I want to tell you now, I was like, no. Absolutely not. You are perfect just as you are. The good, the bad, the ugly, right? You could be accountable for you, absolutely, right? But you do not have to fit yourself into a box to please anybody. You please yourself and be yourself. You do not have to fit into a box. And this is where the inner child work needs to come in, where you look at yourself as beautiful just as you are, in all your glory, like whether you the good, the bad, the ugly. If somebody can't take you as you are, the good, the bad, the ugly, they don't deserve you. It's simple as. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, the person I'm with now has seen me at my very worst and at my very best as well. And he accepts me totally from my messy self. He does. And I accept him and his messiness. And it's okay. You accept you and your messiness too. And watch how that reflects outwardly. You know, so I do feel like there is some money coming in for you to do with your occupation. You know, it's going to fly. It's going to take off with you. You're going to be absolutely spot on. Maybe for some of you, you need to concentrate more on your career, actually. You know, my children started to argue. So, I'm going to get... I'm going to get a romance angel for you, actually, to finish off with. Let's get you some romance angels, my love, for potential future. Romance angels, please, for potential future. We have codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. For some of you, I do feel like there is some codependency that you need to have a look at. It's very important. You look at these things because sometimes you're just not really aware of it. Enmeshment, there's all sorts. So, you know, have a look at those because it's so important. I had massive codependencies with people's things, situations as well. And like once you get over that, like honestly, you'll start to feel better. We have here soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Children. I feel like inner child, actually. It says here your love life is being affected by children. I feel like that's more your inner child here that you need to have a look at. In chemistry, there's something strong magnetic attraction here.